Clark to the Development Committee. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Got a motion?
I'll second,
Got a second?
along with some remarks, please.
Discussion.
Discussion. And before I go into this, I want to make everybody aware that I did speak to the mayor, and I told him that I'd have some remarks with regards to this so that he was not ambushed. And I think that's the prudent thing to do. Mr. Clark, I'm going to address you directly. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Your use of social media. I don't engage in social media because I think it's unfounded rhetoric that doesn't demand a response. But I do read some of the things that that you have posted and commented on in the past, and I want to refresh your memory because you're seeking a position within the city and service within the city. To me, and this is my perception, the most egregious thing that you did during the last administration was engage in what I perceive as online bullying, commenting on a former alderman's photo with a family member, referring to him as a drunk. I think that was unprofessional and uncalled for. Secondly, I would say that I'm curious that you seek the support of at least 4 board members that were in the past administration when you constantly criticize expenditures and budget, quoting on one of your posts that the city doesn't have a money problem, it has a spending problem. But I'll refresh your memory that in 2021, you insisted on a meeting with Joe Culpepper at Public Works with me, where you had a video prepared along with a portfolio with a piece of heavy equipment that you wanted the city to spend $70,000 to $80,000 on to clear ditches and leave the spoils in the citizen's yard. And you even had a vendor picked out that you had previously spoken to, which I don't know who gave you the authority to do that, but you took it upon yourself to do that. I think budget didn't matter to you then, but you simply decided to criticize us over the last 4 years. I also, I have paused, Mr. Clark, because some of the comments that you made with regards to the pickleball courts, I think you were informed that I personally polled all the immediate residents around the town green with regards to the pickleball courts, not one of which came out in favor of that, yet you were adamant about that's where we should put them and objected to this board's decision to put them out at the recreational area. In the initial stages of Greenvale, when the grant money was applied to that, you called me, didn't do your research, realizing that the eastern portion of the town green is actually owned by the school and not by the city. You wanted Greenvale to be moved to the town green and wanted the project manager's name because you wasn't happy with that location. However, you weren't here during Katrina walking behind the county's biggest front end loader down Just Davis Avenue just to get a path to where we can see the damage. Why would we put a historic place in the same place that a school was demolished during Katrina? You also suggested that Bob Paul be over harbor construction. Don't understand the reason behind that. You opposed Police Chief Seal spending of $84,000 when he explained to this board he needed end of life. The equipment that he had was end of life, and it was a desperate need. And the other thing is that the confrontational stance that you, when people oppose your views. Now, I just find it interesting that you want to serve on an economic development commission when this board approved a $5 million development right across the street, and you openly led a rebellion online against that, and now you want to develop downtown Long Beach. But I don't know where this board will go, but I had to get those remarks off of my chest. I'm patient, and I waited to let you know that's where my stance was. And with that, I will yield to any other comments that the board has.
Is there any other comments? I will say, Keith, you've been a big help to me. I think you've got and when it comes to economic development, you do a very well job in everything you've done for me. I wasn't here the last administration, so I can't speak to a lot of the things that Pete has said. But I will say that, we spent some late times at night coming up with different ideas for this city. And I know you care about this city. And if you didn't, you wouldn't get so involved and feel so, how you say it? Feel so involved in caring about the city, passion about this city. So from my standpoint, I see you as an asset when it comes to trying to bring new business into this city. And that's why I nominated you to be on the committee representing me. And so, go ahead, Joey.
No,
That's
Mr. Mayor,
that's all I have to say.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to dovetail off of what you said. I just look at, I agree with Pete. Social media is there's something to be said about it. I mean,
can't unsay.
I've stopped social media. I still have my account, but I do, browse through and read because I hope to pick up some tidbits from some citizens and stay informed. But if you're looking for your news through social media, you're looking in the wrong spot. And I really appreciate everybody that's in this room tonight and those that are looking at live stream. And I want to encourage everyone to look at things for themselves. I will say this about Mr. Clark. You've been at every one of the meetings, and you've been at all the functions and so forth and so on. I've spoken to you, and when I was looking at social media a lot, I think I reached out to you during my campaign, and I wanted to meet you because I felt you had some good ideas that I wanted to find out about. Do I agree with everything you say? Probably not. But everyone's not going to agree with me either. But I just want to, again, say that I fully support Mr. Clark, and I think he's going to be a great asset to this. And I think the mayor has done a great job in his appointment. I'd vote the affirmative for his election to this board member.
And Keith, I'll finish up with one more comment. My knee-jerk reaction at first was, no, absolutely not. But then after rethinking and sleeping on it a few nights, I thought maybe the best thing to do was to go ahead and give you this and see if you can actually make a boat float. So I'm going to sit here and tell you I'm not going to say that I'm opposed to it, but maybe the thing to do is to give you an opportunity to back up some stuff.
Can we get a list of everybody? I know we met a few times.
So, yeah, I was going to add on
So can we kind of, not, I guess, off topic, but get a list of everybody and kind of get it back organized again?
And so we've got a meeting Thursday.
Okay.
We have contacted the previous members.
Okay.
One or two of them have said that they didn't want to come back.
Yeah.
The other ones have committed to coming back. And this is such a crucial committee. This is how Long Beach is going to move forward. So, and to have a group of individuals from the city wanting to come back and help us with economic growth is vital to us making success.
That list
Real
so we
quick,
could
real
make
quick.
some new appointments?
That's what I was going to say.
And you can.
We have a new board. I think it's time that.
before we go off on that, I think docket-wise, we need to vote on Mr. Clark,
Okay.
and then we can continue the discussion outside of his appointment.
I think
That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, because I've got
and then go from there.
Yep,
Mr.
because I've
Mayor,
got a meeting starting Thursday.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we go ahead and put Mr. Clark on the board.
All right, any other discussion? So we got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Welcome
So-
aboard, Keith.
So